Alright, now we are live. Whoa. Well, that was fun. I guess I should have checked if the mic was working. It looks like the mic is working. We have mic, we have video. I've got my drink. We are set. Yeah, that was a little troll redemption from 2 weeks ago, I think. Quit playing games with my heart. Yep. So now we are actually live, as you can see. That was fun. I had to completely uninstall, reinstall, and reset up OBS. So, considering that took less than 10 minutes, I'm pretty happy about that. The pH is too damn high. Look at Aquarium Co-op. I always thought he was kid-friendly. There he is, swearing. What a guy. Swearing on the family-friendly stream. Jeez. Gonna have to time out that guy. So hello everyone. Bad Bob is back. Hey. Let's see. We did have a super chat already, which I believe was Jeffro's Fish Keeping and Chris. Jeffro, hey Bob, let's get this show started. All right, we're started. Thank you, Jeff. Chris, Jobs, Aquarium Tanks. I actually missed this one. I didn't see it. It can't be said, Bob. It can't. $4.20. Thank you very much. Oh, that probably has something to do with my title. I forgot that I actually titled this stream. I thought IT was your day job. Yeah, that's why I got this whole computer fixed in under 10 minutes. That's right. Bob uses powers of tech support to do the ultimate. I don't do tech support anymore, though. Screw that nonsense. What has to be said? It's nothing important. Nothing important, really. I want to move this mic away because I actually watched one of my streams the other day and I noticed you can hear me breathing. So, a little too close, I guess. We'll wait till a few more people get in here. We have 100 in here now. Maybe I should start late every time because we never start with 100 people. Maybe give it a few more minutes, but nothing important. It's not really like a rant or anything. It's all positive. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. Updates on your PC? No, I mean, honestly, I'm using OBS, which is a free program. Every once in a while, you know, you gotta expect things like this to happen. I would be mad if I paid for this program, but again, it is free, so I cannot complain. Cecilia's Hobby says, cool background. Yes, provided by Reef and Libraries Aquatics. I should probably recenter that. I did tech support at my old high school job. Worst job of my life. Yeah, there's nothing worse than people that don't have internet. I'll tell you that. That not having internet brings out the worst in people. It's like, I don't know, people are spoiled. Was it your RTX 2080 Ti? Yeah. The coral background's nice. Oh yeah, so hello everyone. I know normally I say hello to everyone, but we'll just do a big group hello this time. Fancy Tail Aquatics says, hi all, a little late. Yep. See, that's what I like. They don't even know I'm late. Susan says, I love OBS. Yeah, I love OBS too. Especially because it's free. JH Aquatics, yes. Yep. I only watched one of them. I've been lazy. But, yeah. My High Plecos, yo. Everyone's saying hello to each other. That is good. Glad everyone gets along. So, basically, what I want to say is only going to take like a minute. So, we can wait a couple seconds, and then we can get into random stuff. I would not use that 50-gallon tank with a crack on the bottom. Suppose you fix the crack part, and 2 months later the seal falls off, and you wake up to dead aquatic life. Yeah, I don't know that anything under like 55 gallons is worth fixing a crack when you can get them at the $1-a-gallon sale, honestly. Hey Bob, how's it going? Glad to make it. Mayhem's Tanks. It is going excellent. Andy says my betta fish says hi. Well, hello, Andy's betta fish. Yeah, really, no, feel cheated, no personal hello, nope, Mr. Peace. Bob, you have any L333 plecos? I believe that is the King Tiger pleco, and if so, what are your tank parameters? I do not, Jay. I do not. I did order new plecos, but I'm pretty sure they're not coming in this week, so I don't want to say what I got. Hopefully next week, though. Hopefully next week. Whew. Best tank size to breed? Chuck, what are you breeding? We gotta know what you're breeding. Are you breeding sharks? Are you breeding guppies? Pretty big difference. Sandy Cheeks wants to know, what size sump should I use for my 125? I would say as big as you can get. You're always gonna have more fun getting bigger. Like, honestly, like 55 gallons, however much room you have, the biggest you can get. Casey, what's going on, buddy? 1,000 geckos, hello. Any tips on breeding cories? Yes, you do kind of, if you want to do serious breeding, you do kind of have to stimulate them with water changes and lots of high protein food. And I find live blackworms to be the best. If you do not have access to live blackworms, you can do frozen bloodworms. But frozen's going to be your best bet if you don't have access to live. And then you just want to feed the crap out of them and do lots of water changes, because when you're feeding that heavy, obviously you're going to need to do lots of water changes. Hi, Steenfott Aquatics. It has to be said, my guppy unboxing video drops on Wednesday. All right. I don't really think that had to be said, but it was said. Flint says, so I got a rubber lip yesterday, and I think I'll name him Fredward. Any other Fredward? I like Fredward, and rubber lips are amazing. Dank Tanks is here. What up, chumps? Candy linking my Patreon. Thank you. L333s are... Wait, L333s are cooler. They have like a yellowish stripe. Viola hops a lot. Viola. Good evening. Great background. Thank you. Do you still have those cool bettas? I am down to about 4 betta fish. That's it. I gave almost all of them away. Aquatic Ma says, alright, Bob, I gotta go start packing to get home. Have a great stream. Congratulations again. Aquatic Ma just had twins, so everyone congratulate Aquatic Ma. So basically, all I want to say is, well, one thing, like, I'm very bad at showing gratitude. So I just want to make sure that everyone knows how much I appreciate absolutely everyone. I think I'm at like 27,000 subscribers, and I don't care if you only watch my videos and you never comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that comments, everyone that thumbs up, thumbs down, everyone that supports Patreon. You know, if you super chat $1, I appreciate you just as much as if you super chatted 100. This has been, I'm basically at 2 years, right? Next month, I believe, will be 2 years on YouTube. And I just want to make sure that you guys all know that I really do appreciate you, because without you guys, I would not be here. And I know this is like really cliche and every YouTuber says this, but I feel like I don't say it enough, maybe. And so I just want to let everybody know that watches my channel that I appreciate all of you. Like I said, and it doesn't matter at what level support, I appreciate you. Even if you come to my videos just to hit the thumbs down on every single video, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And we have 181 people watching. I'm telling you guys, I am going to start late every week, because this is the most people we've had in a long time. In a very long time. Well, maybe just because I titled the stream like clickbaity, but you know what? It did have to say. Looks like we got gray bush in the house. IFG, the gray patch on your beard is getting grayer. No, it's been the same for quite a while, but that's all right. It's a little bit shorter because I took a shower and all the dead hair fell off, so it's a little bit shorter. Like you breaking up with us? No. No. Definitely not. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. When I first started YouTube, I committed to 2 years, right? To you guys and to people close to me that were helping me out. I committed 2 years. And we're going to be at the 2-year mark next month. And I don't plan on going anywhere. I still plan on... Basically, I plan on doing this until it's not fun anymore. And I don't see that ever happening. Like, YouTube would have to be unfun. Fish keeping would have to get boring. Like, it would take a lot. You guys see, like, I'm kind of delving into reptiles again. So the channel is always going to evolve, but the channel is always going to be here. So hopefully, you know, you're a fan of the channel. I understand most people are here for fish, but just understand the channel is always going to evolve. Things are going to change. The reptile videos seem to be well received. You know, when I do release a reptile video, those days I do lose the most subscribers, but that's all right because it's fun for me, and I'm here to have fun. You guys are here to have fun. If you're not having fun, you can unsubscribe. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. but you know, whatever. VB23 says I'm a fun guy. Dang Tank says unfun. Yeah, yep. Cause reptiles are where it's at. Yep. I feel like I need to get one of them, you know, Crocodile Dundee type hats that all the reptile people wear in those videos when they make reptile videos, but. Anyways, Thomas Pasco says, I just got to say thanks for all the tips. Keep up the good job. Well, thank you. See, it's nice that people appreciate what I do. Because I'm just here having fun, so. Hey, awesome fish keepers. I think I forgot to say hello earlier. Jeff Rose, you always have fun on your vids. Always enjoyable. Yep. I mean, the awesome thing about this is, like, so there's definitely a downside to YouTube. There is a downside to YouTube, and I didn't start seeing the downside until, how big was I? Or how big was my channel? How big was I? I was probably around 270 when I saw it, but my channel was probably around 5,000 subscribers when you start to see, like, the dark side of YouTube and the incredible amount. Well, I don't want to turn this into like negative, but I would say YouTube would be much more enjoyable if there was less ego and jealousy involved. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But 99% of YouTube is great. You guys are great. Other YouTubers are awesome. I don't think I've had a bad experience with any YouTuber, so it's pretty sweet. What would you recommend doing in a 5-gallon? Just shrimp or clown killifish and shrimp? Or will a clown killifish eat the baby shrimp? So I would only go shrimp, but that's my personal preference. I don't like keeping fish in small tanks, period. So again, that's just my personal preference. I think shrimp are fun in small, like 5-gallon tanks. But as far as fish, I've tried to keep fish in tanks smaller than 10 gallons, and it's just not for me. So it's just a personal preference for me. Yep, there definitely can be, but there is definitely, yeah. I just try to be friends with everyone, really. That's all you can do. Mr. Sunmade with Pie Super Chat. Are different Mbuna actually the same species? So there's different color variations of some of the same Mbunas, but most Mbunas are different. Most do have different scientific names, but there are different. It's like guppies, you know, have all the same scientific name, but there's different color variations. There's a little bit of that in Mbunas, but most do have different scientific names. We are all awesome, well, except you. You know who you are. Yes, you. You're probably talking about me. Hey Bob, I got 3 baby dwarf rainbows from my local fish store, but they don't have red fins. More kind of orange. Is it because how old they are, or should I get better flake food? Probably how young they are. Now, are they like Praecox rainbow? Are they the red dwarf redfin? I kind of get confused because a lot of people call Praecox rainbow dwarf rainbows, and then there's like the dwarf redfin rainbow. So, you know. But most likely it's just because it's a baby. Same species, different variants. Well, not exactly. Like, it's one of those things where, yes, there are the same species. But like he said, like IFG says, different variants, but there are different types of Mbunas that have different scientific names. I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question or not. VB23 says, when school starts, less of me on the streams. Yeah, school has already started for some people, which I find crazy. Tampa Tom says, hey Bob, just leaving work. 173 internet people here. Hello. Wow. We're doing great then. Sorry I'm late. What needs to be said? Kang Lee, nothing needs to be said to you, buddy, except that you are awesome. Kang Lee is awesome. That's all. That's what this whole live stream was about. Like, I was just waiting for you to get here to say that you're awesome. And same with Turtle Girl. Turtle Girl, the same thing. Awesome. You're all awesome. Super awesome. Oh boy, now I have to start reading all of these beforehand. It needs to be said that Bob is thankful for everyone. Yeah, okay, that one's accurate. That one's accurate. My High Pleco says, my kids started school today. I didn't even know you had kids. Bojo Ford says, I'm 2 weeks into school. Yeah, that is crazy. I think one time I started school in October, and it was like August. And it was like August 30th. Otherwise, it was always like a day. It was literally like you have like a half day Thursday, and then like a full day Friday, and then you have Labor Day weekend, or it was just after Labor Day. It was ridiculous. Priscilla MK Art with the pink super chat. Pink means $50. I really appreciate that. That is crazy. And she says, we appreciate you, Bob. See, I cannot go anywhere. Not for a very long time. So thank you, Priscilla. Flynn said something about school, but I haven't bought a new mouse yet, so I can't really scroll up to read it. But yeah, I think you said it's ridiculous, and school is ridiculous. Bears Fish, quick drop in to say hello, fishy people. Hello, Bears Fish. Friday Fish Facts. Oh, what's up, buddy? Friday Fish Facts is a local dude to me. Kang Lee says, can you tell my wife and convince her as well? Kang Lee, we've already established that you're both angels, so your wife is just as amazing as you. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it till September 4th. I bought some Colombian tetras. They look a little bit like mini piranhas without teeth. Yes, the red and blue, I think that's what they are, the red and blue Colombian tetras were some of the first tetras I got when I came back into the hobby, and they are. They kind of have like that same body shape as the Bleeding Heart tetras. Obviously, you know, their fins are completely different, but yeah, they do have like that big round body. Mile High Plecos with the $50 super chat that says, I second that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Gabriel says, what's up, Fish Fam? Just got back from my first day of high school. Jeez. First day of high school. I don't remember my first day of high school. I was trying to remember, but I don't. Uh-oh. Was that some lag? Oh no, the chat's different. The chat's different. Priscilla MK Art with the $50 super chat. I guess if they keep super chatting me, I'm gonna have to go to Denver. Jeez. I don't know. I really don't know what to say to that, Priscilla. You are ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Nisi must be on her way home. Yep. It says thank you, Priscilla. If this is a bid war on is this a bid war on super chats? I don't think so, because it's the same amount every time. They might be trying to one-up each other, but I'm pretty sure Priscilla would lose that game. But, you know, everyone stop saying that word. What word? High school? Yeah, we're trying to get in that realm where I don't really know what to do when the super chats get that high, so getting kind of awkward. Oh, Flynn's got two more. Steve's Fishy Palace says, this is Mile High Plecos. Is it? I don't think so. I don't think so. We got like the Pink Brigade. Is it like Booby Month? What is... No, that's October. October is booby month. You know, save the tatas, pink, whatever. Oh man, I've never had so much pink on my screen before. Thank you very much. Steve's Fishy Palace, which I believe might be your first super chat. Again, we're at that area where I don't really know what to do. Wait, see, now my mouse is broken. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I can finally get a mouse now. Maybe I'll finally get a mouse. Flynn, they don't know our pain. We are youngsters. Hey, we've all been to school. Honestly, I enjoyed high school more than college. But I feel like... Well, we're not even really talking about fish, but... I feel like after junior high, you should just go to college or go to work. But, you know, that's just me. Bob loves the... Oh my gosh. Blends Fish Warren says, okay, I'm out. I'll be back in 6 minutes after everyone stops talking about it. Joke. Yeah, we always leave and come back anyways. What was this all caps? See, normally I don't go to these all caps, but you need to come to Alaska before anywhere else because I have 3 Alaskan rocks. That's weird. Oh, jeez. I'm stuck again. There. BB23 says, I enjoy school. I enjoyed my senior year because I was never there. Anyways, what do we got for fish, guys? What do we got for fish? This is a fish live stream, and we're getting hijacked. I've changed. Oh, Steve's Fishy Palace says, I've changed my name a few times. Oh, you're one of those people, huh? I can't keep up with those people. But I do have 2 more weeks of summer, so I gotta enjoy it. Yeah, do more hiking, Flynn. I really enjoy your pictures and your drone shots. Gabriel says, I'm a freshman this year. I don't remember high school. I remember some of high school, but I don't like my first day of high school. I don't remember. My last day of high school, I don't remember. I remember going cruising. Kangley, yep, I went cruising too. Luke says, that's a lot of super chats. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on tonight with the super chats, but that's a lot of pink. If school is boring, then get a tank in your classroom that you can look at. Yes, I hopefully am putting a tank in a classroom next weekend. Hopefully. Priscilla. Has Priscilla been drinking? Priscilla, have you had a little too much wine tonight? Like, jeez. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. What's a good starter puffer? Okay, so we'll get to the $100 super chat when I figure out what to say about that. Friday Fish Facts, the Amazon puffer is the best in my opinion. A lot of people will say like the pea puffer, which I very disagree with. Definitely the Amazon puffer. See, look at Flynn. Look at all these amateurs saying pea puffers. It is the Amazon puffer. Or if you have enough money, the Shudonte puffer, however you say it. But definitely the Amazon puffer. They're about $20. They're good for community tanks. They only get about 4 inches. Yeah, Priscilla is ridiculous. Yeah, yep. But yes, go to Aquarium Co-op Friday Fish Facts and get yourself an Amazon puffer. Depending on what size they are, I think they're like $19 or $29. And they're super fun. I had one for a long time. When the hundreds start dropping and you feel dirty, you can always sing. Yeah. See, I'm trying to not lose any more subscribers than I already have. Congos are coming down in price. Cecilia's Hobby says I have 2 puffer fish. Priscilla, the $200 in super chats is ridiculous. I don't know how to thank you, but we all appreciate it. Didn't drink yet, just appreciating Bob. All right, well maybe I should take showers more often and keep the beard clean. You know, I was pretty scroungy last week. Maybe that's why I didn't get any super chats. Lars says, do I need a power head in a 20 gallon? Well, It depends. If you have a hang on back filter, I would say probably not. Even if you're using just a sponge filter, I would say at that point it depends on the fish. If you have fish that like a lot of current, then maybe. If not, then even a sponge filter would create enough current. Why do you still have a shirt on? She paid you already. Because again, the same reason I'm not singing is why I'm not going to take my shirt off, because I'm not trying to lose subscribers. She just made it rain. Not technically. Technically, it would have had to been $101 bills. And she would have had to been doing this and like standing behind me. Desert Bloom Betta says, I've run out of places to put fish. Welcome to the rest of our lives. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says, she might not be drinking, but you owe her a drink. That is true. That is true. I do not drink anymore, but I am not opposed to buying other people drinks as long as they are 21 and over. You know? I go away for a little while, come back, and now Bob is rolling in Super Chats. Nice. Yeah, Wushu Jimmy. I still don't know what happened. Yes, Turtle Girl LaCroix is gross. I bought a 12-pack, not knowing what it was, but it was on sale, and everyone was grabbing it, so I was like, I'll try it. And I still have 11 cans of it left. And even when it was like 100 million degrees out, I still didn't drink it. Nope. Flynn, are you an old man? Yeah, Flynn. Dude, Flynn, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man? Steve's Fishy Palace says, my Texas cichlid won't eat even the feeders. I got it. What to do? Well, how long has it been since he has eaten? And what are your, obviously, we're all going to want to know your water parameters. Wheelies later? No, I don't think I'm going to be doing wheelies in a cruiser. Hopefully I never do that on accident. Janice Garcia, hey, says, wow, you're going to be on for a while. I'm going to be on till 6:15. I started late due to technical difficulties. So, yeah. I definitely can't be on here until those super chats roll off. I definitely can't. I do have to do a water change on the 240 tonight. I still have to take my dogs out for a walk. So, and hopefully try to eat something, but Bob, you gonna buy some frogs off me when they are ready? I have ones you will actually see. I'm not going to, because you said you would send me some for free. So, there. Just kidding. I don't think I like the ones that you got, Dank. Don't you just have the blue ones? Clutch it up, it'll wheelie. Oh, I know it will, Tampa Tom. I'm not trying to kill myself on my bike, though. How much will it cost you for you to take your shirt off? Well, if I took my shirt off, I'd probably lose about 1,000 subscribers. And they say that you should be aiming for $1 per subscriber. But I still don't think I would do it at 1,000. One, because I'm not a hooker. Or stripper. And two, because this is kid friendly. Bob is sassy? Yeah. Throw some money at me, I get a little sassy, I guess. Has anyone had or used and liked the Fluval Flex tank? I have never used it, Michelle. However, I wanted to when it first came out. And then I got, what was that tank that had I got that tank that had the rounded front. And it was really hard to film. And then that made me not want any type of rounded glass aquarium ever. But I'm pretty sure, like, PecTech had one. John Hudson had one. KG Tropicals. So you can check out their channels. I know PecTech definitely did an unboxing on one. And so did John Hudson. Those are the only channels that I know for sure that have the Fluval Flex. Unfortunately, we don't get any updates from John anymore. John, if you're watching, come back. We all want you to come back. It's not bring back the Rick. It's bring back KG Tropicals now. 3... you've got some class. Yeah. Yep. There we go. There. Instead of talking about hookers and strippers, I could just say I've got some class. Good Lord. Where is this stream going? Jacob says, what type of Cories do you recommend to breed? Absolutely the Sturby Cory Dora, because it is by far the easiest Cory to sell ever. So Cory Dora's Sturby. And they always sell for a good amount because everybody wants them, because they're super durable and they look pretty awesome. Check out Ryan for the Fluval Flex. Our guppy babies, slow growers. What can I do to speed it up? So anytime you want to increase the growth of your fish, lots of food and lots of water changes. And I'm talking like daily. So you want to feed enough that you have to do daily water changes. Demonetized. Actually, it's really hard to get demonetized now. It took them about 6 to 8 months to figure that whole system out, but I haven't been demonetized in forever. Knock on wood. So Jeff Rose, me and Priscilla dropped $220 tonight. We are the bomb. Yep, that is true, Jeff Rose. That is true. There is some spam. KG Tropicals is in my state. I'll send out an Amber Alert. Oh no, we all know John. John is busy. John got a new job. Keeps him really busy. So it's not like he just vanished like the Rick. I don't know what I started here. But anyways, and we also know that the Rick is alive and well too. He just quit YouTube to spend time with his family. But at least John has popped in on my channel. He pops in on social media every once in a while. Whereas the Rick, he's just gone. He's just out. Although the Rick is still active on Facebook. So, hint, that's how we know he's still alive. He still has Facebook. And he uses it. I was watching the Aquarium Co-op video today. Oddball Aquatics this weekend. I learned so much. Yeah, you can pretty much just watch any Aquarium Co-op video and learn something new every single time. Wow, I thought you'd pick orange laser Cories. So the thing with orange lasers is that most people will price them high enough to that they kind of put them out of, I would say, like the average hobbyist range. Whereas Sturbys are, at least this is all my area, right? Orange lasers are more expensive than Sturbys. So it prices a lot of people out. Kenny says, nope, I still talk to John. He is well. Yep. Hey, Bob, is it hard to get a male-female of blue Phantom Plecos? It's not hard. It just depends on how much you want to pay. So for proven, like, sexed adults, they're way more expensive. It's usually cheaper to buy, like, 6 babies and grow them out to get a pair and then sell the other 4. Although with Plecos, I usually keep 3. But yeah, versus buying 2 adults. Swisky says, hi, what did I miss? If you guys want to see an awesome video, check out Swisky's channel for sure. A super awesome vlog on there today. Or yesterday, I don't know. All the days roll together. VB23 says, Jimmy, Bob love you. Yep, Bob love you, Jimmy. Sturbys are about $8 each in Ontario. Very small though. Yeah, so I think in my area, so the closest to me that you could get orange lasers is going to be Aquarium Co-op, which is like 45 minutes away. But I can go pretty much anywhere locally and get Sturbys. So if you breed Sturbys, it's going to be easy to sell them. So let me rephrase. It's going to be easy to sell them to fish stores. Might be a little harder to sell them online locally, but you could pretty much take a bag of Sturbys into any fish store and they'll buy them. Is it okay to mix different species of Corydoras in a tank? Absolutely it is. I recommend doing at least small groups of the same species. So, like, you could do like 6 Sturbys, 6 orange lasers, 6 salt and pepper Cories, but don't just do like 1 of each. Because they will school together. They'll most likely be buddies, but they wouldn't be as happy as if they were all the same species. Sturbys look great on dark substrate. Yes, the little yellow strip on their fins or orange is amazing. Super awesome. Steenfott Aquatics, I'm naming my next stream. IT has to be said. It has to be said. Hey, do whatever it takes, man. It'll probably link up to this video, which is one of the things I don't understand. So, nope, not gonna rant. Gonna keep it positive. I got a bunch of different cories in my tank. Yeah, so I have a 125 gallon tank that has a bunch of different corridors in it. Just from people that have gotten out of the hobby, that have like maybe 1 or 2 left. So I have that tank, but I don't recommend it. So because I've done it, I can see the difference between, like my 75 gallon tank has 3 different species of cories, but there's at least 6 of each, 10 of another one, and the behavior in that tank from the cories is completely different than the behavior in my 125 that has like 1, maybe 2 mix of different cories, if that makes sense. I think it does. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. Josh B says, my stir-buys lay eggs all the time, but I have them with dwarf neon rainbows, expensive fish food. I mean, not really. It depends on if you're... Well, yeah, so it's really free fish food, so it's not costing you anything. It kind of depends on how you look at it there. My favorite Cory is Cory McElroy. Yeah, heard that one a time or two. I think Cory McElroy is my favorite Cory by default. I don't think I know any other Corys. And if I know any other Corys locally, I'm sorry that I forgot about you. I have a big rainbow tank and I'm thinking about adding Corys, but I'm a little put off by buying an additional food. What is your take? Corridors will eat the same exact thing as rainbows. The same exact thing. You don't... I bet you whatever you're feeding your rainbows right now, your Corys will eat. The only thing you have to make sure is that you feed enough that it makes it to the bottom. That's the only difference. Does Cory have a tank of Cory and talk about his Cory like you? Cory, you are so beautiful. What? Friday Fish Fact says, great stream today. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oddball Aquatics, what's up? Gotta bounce later, peoples. Hey, I saw you. Sorry I didn't say hi. But, bye. Hi and bye. My Julii Corys had a baby. Yep, just one. A big surprise. Yeah, it probably dropped eggs, but only one survived. So Corys, as long as you're conditioning Corys, they'll breed. They'll just drop eggs over and over and over and over. They'll just keep going. They won't stop. Where do you find most of the fish between the head and the tail? Oh my gosh. I was actually getting ready for a serious answer. How much was the chair that you're sitting in? It was $200. If you couldn't tell, parts of it are green. So yes, it was $200. I would highly recommend, because you're a big guy like me, don't cheap out on your chair because it will break. You want to start streaming at IFG? Michael says, hey, my fish died from bacteria infection because of my driftwood, and I boiled it on the highest heat for 30 minutes. What should I do with the driftwood? If you're 100% sure that the driftwood is killing your fish, I would take it out and throw it away. That simple. I mean, if you really like the piece of driftwood and you really want to keep it, you could try like distilled white vinegar. You can try hydrogen peroxide, cleaning it with things like that. Don't mix them, not at the same time. But yeah. If you're not, married to that piece of wood, I would definitely throw it away. Again, if you're 100% sure that's where it came from. I don't know where you're at in this globe of ours, but I know, like, when I take wood out of the wild and put it in my tanks, I've never had a problem. But I'm not saying that's, not a possibility. I guess I've just been lucky. Knock on wood again. How many subs to quit your day job, Bob? So Josh B, it's not about subs. Subscribers don't really... They have an indirect, I guess... How should I put this? So... If I had 100,000 subscribers, a lot of people would be like, man, if I had 100,000 subscribers, I would quit YouTube. But what if you have 100,000 subscribers and you're only getting 500 views per video? Those channels are out there. At 500 views per video, you can definitely never quit your day job, ever. So it's more about views watch time and retention. That's what gets you paid on YouTube, not necessarily the subscribers. Obviously, if you have 100,000 subscribers, you're gonna get push notifications to more people than if you have like 27,000. But again, it's about the views. And so then the question is, how many views would I need to quit my day job? Probably around, I want to say, like three to 400,000 a month. Right now, I get about 150. So there you go. It's actually not that hard to figure out how much people make on YouTube. I've actually done a live stream on it and I've shown how much I make on YouTube multiple times. So again, it's all about views, the length of your video, how many commercials you're putting in every single video. There's a reason why like a lot of the clickbaity channels that have like no engagement, no subscribers, but they're getting like hundreds of thousands of views per video. If you actually look at their ads, they have like ads like every 2 minutes. Now it's not going to play ads every 2 minutes, but they're really trying to rip people off, in my opinion, rip off the viewer. But anyways, true, no engagement. Engagement is key. Watch time, retention, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Is it okay to put a small pleco in my shrimp tank? So it depends on the type of pleco. There are small plecos that will eat shrimp. There are small plecos that won't stay small for very long. Plecos grow really fast. So again, and it also depends on what size your tank is. Like before, we were talking about if you have a 5-gallon, a 5-gallon tank is going to be too small for just about every pleco. So if you have a 5-gallon shrimp tank, I would not put a pleco in it. I have fish. Ed's Fish says, I have fish coming in. The tank they're going to has ick. Should I treat the tank now or wait till the new fish get here and start it all at once? I would treat the tank now. Are there fish in it now that have ick? That would be the question. Because the thing about ick is that it needs fish to survive, but it can stay dormant in your tank, I think, for like 2 months or some ridiculous number. So if you haven't had fish in your tank for months, then you should be okay. But if you have fish in your tank now and they have ick, I would treat now, and then I would also treat when you get your fish. What should I do? I'm having problems with anaerobic bacteria with my sand substrate, even though you what? Steve's Fishy Palace says, gotta run. Thanks, Bob. Always enjoy your vids when I can catch them. Thanks again, Steve's Fishy Palace, for the $50 super chat. That is just amazing, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm constantly disturbing it to prevent just that. Are you 100% sure, Turtle Girl, when you're moving your substrate, do you actually see you should be able to see the bubbles coming out of there? But how deep is your substrate? You might just want to take a few inches off. I'm getting it when Bob buys it for me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Would you rather eat an apple-sized block of grub pie rapashi or drinking a water bottle full of live brine shrimp? I would drink a bottle full of live brine shrimp. Rapashi is terrible. Ugh. Bob, like the last video, did you ever fit the door? Yeah, so that video is actually pretty old. Lots of that video is old, and then there's some newer parts in the video. But yes, the door is fine. All I did was use a larger size screw. It was also suggested in the comments, and I was like, hey, that's a great idea. But I actually did that quite a while ago. But yeah, so where the latch comes over, and that like riveted piece of metal is gone. All I did was rail a screw in there. Bob, get some monster fish. I'm not a monster fish type of guy. The biggest fish I'll probably ever own is the puffer, the Mabu puffer. Or possibly a biker, a biker, a bicker, however you want to say it. Bojo Ford says, I tried uploading a video to YouTube, and when it got to 100%, it said error uploading video. I tried retrying, but it never went. It also never told me what the error was. Anybody have any ideas? So I've had that happen to me twice in 2 years. It never got to 100%, but it got to 95% twice and then just stopped. I actually had to wait like a day and then re-upload it. So I'm not sure if you've given it that much time, but it is a pain, but it's always corrected itself after a certain amount of time. Never say never. Yep. Never say never. I said I would never have goldfish. I said I would never have bettas. I said I would never have discus. I kind of want discus, although I'm probably not going to get them. But I kind of want them. How do you do the background while filming? What do you mean, like the background here? Like you can see this is a green screen, right? Like I can disappear. Now you see me, now you don't. Listen to this all the way home. Great Steve. Great Steve. Great stream. Well, thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. You read so fast. Yeah. I guess I could thank high school for that. They make you read all that crap in there. Oh, no, not crap. Good books. You know, good books. How many fire mouths in a 55-gallon aquarium? 48 by 21 by 12. If only a pair, what tank mates could I have? So I am not the person to ask about fire mouths. I am terrible when it comes to those types of cichlids because I've never kept them and have really never researched them. So maybe someone in chat can help you. But that's certainly not my forte, not even close to it. Sorry, Andy. Kyle says, rainbows with red cherry shrimp, I'm assuming, or red crystal shrimp. Either way it works. Yes. They will pick off some of your shrimplets, but as long as you are planted, you should be able to grow your colony with rainbows just fine. You want to make sure you at least have like one area in your tank that's like really densely planted. Luke says, do you still have those Cupid cichlids? I do, and they are super awesome. If you have a chance to get Cupid cichlids, I would get them. They are just, I don't know, they're very, I don't want to say sporadic on the way they move. Like I would think like a lot of those types of cichlids, they just kind of glide around in the water, you know, like geophagus, things like that. But these guys are more like Africans where they just dart everywhere and very sporadic. So they're really fun to watch. What is my bucket list fish? No matter the cost, it is the Bentachromis tricotti, which I don't know if you can spell that, but Bentachromis tricotti. Even if you get somewhat close, it will show up in Google. It's a Lake Tanganyikan. I think they classify it as a featherfin, but I'm not sure. I think I saw old Jimmy High in here. What's going on, buddy? Did you send me a picture of the coffee table? Yes, you did. So it's not gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, 20 by 20 is not gonna work. It has to be, because of all the weight is on the edge of that screen terrarium, and the bottom is just plastic that doesn't attach to anything. It's just like a plastic tray. So that's not gonna work. But thank you, I appreciate it. If you have an old vacuum cleaner you want to give away, I would take it. I broke my vacuum cleaner this weekend. It started on fire. So now I gotta go buy a new one this week. All right. Jacob says, I am interested in breeding albino bristlenose plecos, but what size can they breed at, and what do you recommend to feed? All right, so you can get bristlenose plecos to breed probably at 3.5 inches. And you could feed them just about anything as far as, well, not anything. I guess I should be more specific. You can do French cut canned green beans. You can do cucumbers. You can do zucchini. You can just feed them like cheap algae wafers and they'll still breed for you. I think you're asking, wait. Yes, it is classified as a feather fan. Yeah, the Bentachromis tricotti is an amazing, amazing looking fish. I thought there was a second part. Oh, no, I think I covered it. I actually have a video on how to breed bristlenose plecos. It's pretty old, so it might be, you know, dated as far as quality, but the content should give you a good head start. What should I feed my chili rasboras in a 5-gallon with cherry shrimp other than crushed flakes? I mean, you could do rapashi. Yeah, I would say probably rapashi would be my next go-to, and you can actually make it or feed it in a powder form, either way. All right, so we're gonna go for another 15 minutes because I started 10 minutes late. Joel says, "LOL, Bob. I did the same thing once. Vacuumed up snowboard wax shavings, and she set. Oh wait, she set what? She set a light. She set a light. What? I still took it back and they repaired it. My vacuum cleaner was about 10 years old, so there's definitely no warranty, and it literally like blew up. It was on fire. What should I feed? Oh, I already got that one. Got that one. Green beans with no salt in it, right? Well, canned green beans are always gonna have salt in it, but it's really not that big of a deal. If the thing you want with canned green beans is French cut green beans. French cut is the important part, and you can look for like, you know, low sodium French cut green beans if you want. But honestly, I just go and I buy the cheapest cans they have because, you know, bristlenose plecos just don't care. What should I feed myself, Bob? Well, I would say like a good New York strip or a top sirloin steak, something like that. Random question: what is the worst fish you see in the hobby? The worst, like, are you asking what I think like the ugliest fish is? I'm kind of confused. Confused. I made tacos for supper tonight. I could go for tacos. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have. I think I'm actually out of meat. I don't think I have any steaks left. I don't have any chicken left. So it might be vegetarian night. I think all I have is fruits and veggies in my house. And I don't have time to go to the grocery store. So it might be vegetarian night at the Steenfott household. Get a Dyson V7 cordless. They are probably cheaper now that they have newer models out. They are great if you have dogs. Yes, see, that's the thing. Is like my vacuum cleaner was amazing for dog hair. And I have a husky, so pretty important. Do any other fish eat vegetables? Big Renzo. Almost every fish in my fish room will eat French cut green beans. All of my cichlids will. All my African cichlids will. All my rainbow fish eat green beans. So yes. Obviously you don't want it as a staple, because a lot of those fish are going to be, you know, are going to want protein. But yep, when I do a can of green beans, I used to dump an entire can of green beans into my pleco tank, my pleco guppy shrimp tank, and the guppies ate the green beans too, but now I just don't have a lot left. So now when I do a can of green beans, I kind of spread it out to all of my tanks. And Tropheus love green beans. Bob, can you use plastic thumb scrapers used for scraping stickers from Bed Bath & Beyond for $2 to scrape hard algae? I've never seen those in my life. But if they're only $2, why not try, right? VB23 says, Jeff Rose, do you use CO2? You have such a lush beard. Luke says, no meat. My thoughts and prayers are with you. Yes, well, luckily, I do like fruit and I do like veggies too. Like, I have like a whole head of cabbage and I'll probably just eat all of it tonight. Jeff Rose dry furts his beard. IFG says, yeah, I'm here. I watched this video. Oh, jeez. I think they should put a timer on these countdowns on the super chat. Like, obviously, I can look at it and see there's about 37 minutes and 54 seconds left on that countdown, but like an official countdown would be nice. Bob, what is the things that need to be said? Basically, Tyler, that I love you, I appreciate you, and thank you. That pretty much sums it up. I don't know about that. What? Oh, yeah. Do a bit of hydroponics and grow your own beans. Yorkie 1, I'm going to try to do hydroponics and grow my own vegetables for my iguana. That I am trying. Cabbage steaks. I guess I'm weird. I don't know. People think I'm weird because, like, kale and cabbage, like, I eat it just raw and I think it tastes good. Like, yeah, it's plain, but it's insanely good for you. So I feel like, you know, yeah, it's plain, but still, it's still good. The fish bowl says, I really don't want to spam. Well, I haven't felt like you've spammed at all, so alright. But I would like to know what I can do as a video while I'm on the beach. Yeah, I would like some ideas too, because hopefully I'll be on the beach here pretty soon. I feel like you can pretty much do whatever you want. Like if you want to film flipping over rocks and catching crabs, if you want to go underwater, film that. But I feel like you, Fishbowl, you could probably film whatever you want. Honestly. I mean, really. Can I put Oblivion Rams in with my Neon Tetras? Absolutely. France says, so good night. Well, good night. Oh, 305. That's more like good morning. Aquaponics video coming soon. No, that is like, out of all the list of projects I have to do, that one's like down in the basement. Joel says, Bob, Rob Kale is the way to go. It's mildly toxic, but the body's response to the toxicity is the healthy part. Dr. Rhonda Patrick went on about it. Well, that's good to know, because honestly, I buy it at the store and just eat it right out of the right out of the bag. Tampa Tom says, I live walking distance. Tampa Tom, are you on the west coast or the east coast of Florida? I'm curious. You don't have to tell me where you live, but I'm curious what side of Florida you're on. Do you have glow-in-the-dark marbles? See, now that is a very random question. No, I do not have glow-in-the-dark marbles. Recommendation for floaters in a multi-tank. The green hair algae is going buck wild. Well, my favorite floating plant is red root floaters. If you can't find that, I would say anything besides duckweed. Any floating plant besides duckweed. But the red root floater is my favorite. It's currently loading skids to your voice. What? I don't know what that means. He lives in Tampa. Like, I feel like that's the obvious answer, but you know, I feel like it's one of those, like, it's so easy. It's kind of it's like a trick question, right? California knows how to party. This dude said flipping over rocks catching crabs. Hey, that's what I used to do as a kid. All right, because I don't have beaches here. I have rock piles and then water. So we go down there and we'd flip over rocks and we'd catch crabs and whatever weird creatures were in there. So yeah, go flip rocks yourself, IFG. Just got off work. I'll be listening to the drive home. All right, KG Cichlids, we are going for 7 more minutes. Man, Bob, we love you too. Thanks for the content. It's funny how my wife rolls her eyes when I yell Bob's on in excitement. Yeah, I would probably roll my eyes too if anybody said that. Catfish Aquatics says, it's me, the red-tailed catfish, new name Catfish Aquatics, and yes, I do remember you. I've got the stream pumping on our speakers. Lots of confused people at work. Nice. Yes, that is true. J Rock Faded Aquatics. That is very, very true. You Rock Flipper? Something else came to my mind that I will not repeat. I love this stuff. Brasilia Blueberry. Alright, so what else is going on? Let's see. So I have a new shipment of fish coming. It's supposed to come this week, but probably not till next week now, so that will be cool. And as always, the patrons, my patrons will get to see that before anyone else, but you know, I gotta do something for them. So they'll find out about the new fish before anyone else. What else is new? The nano tank is set up. The 125-gallon nano tank is set up. So maybe I'll put that video out on Wednesday. Well, it's not set up as in like fully aquascape, but there's water in it, there's fish in it, and there's a couple rocks in it and a filter. So at least there's water in it. We did the background. That's coming up soon. Catfish Aquatics says, sorry I'm late, but kind of missing a lot of you lives. I'm very busy right now. Well, that's definitely... What? Red root floaters are banned in Texas? You want me to mail you some? I can mail you some. Do you need a... Oh, Devin, I've seen this question a few times. Sorry I missed it. Do you need a cold tank when breeding shrimp? And can shrimp get ick? I'm not positive about if shrimp can get ick, but I want to say that inverts cannot get ick. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they can't. And you would only need to call your shrimp if you're breeding for like quality. If you're trying to like line breed, you know, some really good colors. Like, I don't call any of my shrimp because I'm not a, you know, shrimp breeder. It's not what I'm into. I breed shrimp for fun. You know, if they look brown, they look brown. If they come out red, they look red. I don't really care because I think they're just as awesome. And you know, most of them get fed to other fish anyways. So, but if you're like wanting to line breed your shrimp for quality and color, then you're gonna have to call. Catfish Aquatics says subscribe and click the bell and like to Steenfott Aquatics. Andy says bye, got to go. Thanks for stopping by. Did you get the algae under control in the 220? No. There's nothing I can do about that until we get our regular Washington weather back. So once the sun is gone, then the algae will be gone. But no, it's still weekly scrubs. Why do weekly water changes anyways? That's what I'm doing tonight. I have planaria and a hydra in my 10-gallon. Eva, if you want to get rid of that, you just need to get fish big enough to eat it. And also feed less and do more water changes. How are your guppies? My guppies are great. I'm getting pretty low on the guppies in my breeding fish for profit tank, and the black Moscow guppies are awesome. Any tips on breeding gold white clouds? All of the species I summer tubbed with, they are the only ones that didn't reproduce. Did it get too warm? They like cold water. So maybe your water got too warm, maybe? I mean, honestly, those are a really, really easy fish to breed. So the only thing I can think of is being outside. Maybe it just got too hot. John Bedker had a great question that I would like to know the answer to as well. Well, you're going to have to ask it because I don't want to scroll up because my mouse is broken still. So just repeat the question. What fish should I buy to feed my guppy culls to? I mean, really, whatever you like. If it was me, I would probably do... Well, I'm going to be honest. I have fed some guppy culls to my African cichlids. But if I was to specifically buy a fish right now, I would probably get like... The ideal fish for me would be a hairy puffer, by far. Just I didn't tell you, Bob, that 220 looks amazing. 220? It's 240, dude. 240. Come on. Come on, don't insult me like that. I'm just kidding, buddy. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting plants in it, for sure. Do you have angelfish? Yes, Catfish Aquatic. I do have angelfish. So, wait. Let me try, because now I'm curious what you're talking about. Oh, what about Bob? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. What about Bob? Yeah, I don't see it. I gotta get down here so I can click this button. Oh. There we go. One of these days I'll buy a new mouse. Alright, folks. We have 1 minute to go. Can you keep Ancistrus and Hypancistrus together without crossbreeding? Yes. What plants or rocks would you use to protect shrimp in a 20-gallon and protect shrimplets? Very, very dense plants. Guppy grass, even though it's not very dense. Stargrass, which is really hard to get. Or any moss, really. Susan says, love you, see you later. Thank you, Susan, for stopping by. I appreciate it. He has wild angels. That is true. Can you keep... Yep, got that one. Ron, I read your comment like 5 times because I thought you were talking about me. But a turtle would be cool, too. Decisions. Alright, guys. Let's get to these ridiculously expensive super chats here. Well, let's just start at the top. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping with the $20 super chat. Thank you. Hey, Bob, let's get the show started. I think it was your fault, Jeff. I think you jinxed me. That's why we were late. Jobs Aquarium Tanks, $4.20. Thank you, my friend. The Pie from Mr. Sunmade, $3.14. Priscilla with $200 in super chats, which is absolutely ridiculous. I can't even talk. My High Plecos, Trevor, thank you for the $50 super chat. I appreciate it. And Steve's Fishy Palace, $50. This is Mile High Plecos. Yes, it is already over. Sorry, folks, but we will be here next Monday. And again, I really appreciate every single one of you. And I don't care how cliche that sounds, because it is the truth. You know, just everything. I appreciate it all. Thanks for talking my ear. Wait, thanks for talking my ear off while I was doing water changes. Excellent stream. Thank you. Is that a real aquarium background? Again, yes. Yes, this is a real aquarium from Reef and Library Aquatics. Would you use rocks to protect... Oh, would you use any rocks to protect shrimplets? Anyone got any advice? Advice. Rocks won't really protect them, but it'll give you more surface space for like biofilm and things for them to pick at. But it'll also take away your water volume. So, you know, kind of... There's your pros and cons. Thank you, everyone, again, and I will see everyone next Monday, hopefully at 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm just glad I don't have to buy a new webcam. Glad it was the software, not the hardware. But anyways, I'll see you guys.